Hey guys, and welcome back to the horror realm. Well, it is the St. Patty's Day month, and the day is fastly approaching upon us. So I figured let's go and check something out that's pretty cool that entangles horror and old Ireland together. Let's do a show that encompasses a lead actress in this case. And let's go at the horror show, of course, because this is the horror realm. So how you guys doing? Well, let's get right into it. So, the actress is Katie McGrath, and she played in Slasher the first season. She's an awesome actress. I didn't know about her actually I didn't really know about this show until Jurassic World, the first one. The first one in the reboot. I guess it would be the fourth one, and she was in the role of the babysitter, and she was pretty good in it. She dies, famously. She gets dunked and eaten, and then pecked and eaten and pecked. It's kind of a trio there that she went through. It's pretty great. It's a really cool death, and if you haven't checked out Jurassic World, you should. But that's not what you're here for. So Katie McGrath, she was born in 1983 in Ireland. Actually, her first love was history. She didn't want to do, or not necessarily didn't want to do, but had no notions of doing film or anything like that. But things turned, and she got into it through the fashion, some other things right before she graduated college in Trinity College in Dublin. So she kind of progressed that way, and I'm glad she did, because this show is pretty awesome. It's pretty weird. You can actually watch Slasher has a 3-step process. It's kind of like watching an anthology, because they all are in the same genre of, slashing, but they're all different. Meaning, if you want to watch 1, and then watch 3, and watch 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter, because one of those shows that have an overlying theme, but each season is different. Each one has a different antagonist and protagonist. Sometimes in some cases. I won't give any spoilers away. So it's pretty cool, because each season can stand on its own. And it's pretty cool to see something that isn't interwoven with all the seasons connecting. Instead, you can go and binge watch a season and be good. And I did. Let it rest for a while and then come back to it. So it's pretty cool, and I like that idea. Now, also, you have shows like Stranger Things and a whole host of other shows that just go on a straight and narrow timeline, bam, 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 bam. And that's cool too, but it's cool to see shows that, it's kind of reminds me of Season of the Witch, what they try to do with Halloween. It's kind of the same thing, these anthology things that kind of flow on their own, have their own essence, which is pretty cool. And I really, really like Slasher. I've talked to some people about it who I know who love horror as well. And they've never even heard of it. They're like, man, when they heard of this show, a lot of people sleep on this show. It's got good supporting cast. It's always got good subplots. I don't want to give away too much. The first season, in my opinion, is the best acted and best scripted. Now, the producer, I believe, Aaron something, he produces all 3. Basically, shells out the money, and it's shot in the United States and Canada, which is cool. Has most things that run a long time are, because Canada, man, is one of the top 3 now places where filming occurs. The East Coast, West Coast, and Canada. We'll just lump Canada as that being one whole section, because Toronto is a huge city. They got Quebec, and they love shooting up there because it's cheaper. It's cheaper than shooting, getting all the permits in California or New York. It's cheaper just to go up north and shoot in Canada. And a lot of those cities look like New York, and a lot of the scenes actually fill in for New York City. I believe, I'm not sure which Batman it was, but one of the recent ones, I believe they did a lot of shots in one of the cities in Canada that actually stepped in for New York. But when you're talking about Slasher, it's cool to see them both in the United States and Canada. And the third season, when we talk about lighting, let me tell you about lighting. Everyone's making a big deal about, like, say, Halloween. How the lighting, they used a lot of blues in the original movie, and how now they're taking a lot more warm tones. And a lot of people were, against that. But, every director's vision it's going to be different. So I hope that they don't change it too much, because yeah, you want to please the fans, but also as a director you want to make it your own. Like Rob Zombie made it his own, now this director is making it his own. Granted, it's a direct sequel to the first film, and it is the second one now in succession. So it's got to be a little bit closer, but it doesn't have to be straight and narrow. You can't do it to have certain creative choices your way. So hopefully he keeps some of the things he liked in it, because I liked the directing. I liked the writing from Katie McGrath. I thought it was really cool. But why I say this is because Slasher has a lot, the third season especially. If you want really good lighting, check out the third season of Slasher. Now remember, it doesn't matter how you watch these shows, because timelines don't matter, because they're not in sequential order. They don't have to be back-to-back season 1, 2, 3. You can do it however many combinations, ways you want to watch it, because it's not one narrative, which is really cool. So if you just jump after this video and want to check out season 3, do that, because the lighting, if you like visual aesthetics, is really awesome. I love the lighting. Probably the best thing about season 3 also has, they hide the killer or killers, I don't give anything away, really well. And don't get attacked. I will say this. In this series, Slasher, do not get attached to anybody, unfortunately. I come to find myself getting attached to characters that you think are going to make it and don't. That's one really cool aspect of this show. The realism. Just all 3 seasons. All 3 seasons have a really good, realistic vibe that this could happen. That there's not other realm of possibilities, and that's what makes it super scary. It's not a ghost, which ghosts are real in my opinion, but I'm just saying it's not, the swamp monster from the Blue Lagoon. It is something that could happen to you, me, or my neighbor. So, and they write it so well, and it's acted so well that you can really get into the eyes of these characters and put yourself in that position, as we all like to do, and decide, hey man, what am I going to do if this serial killer came after me, or killers? What do I do in this situation? Do you think the killer's right? Do you think the victims are right? Who do you side with? Because, every good killer thinks they're right. They think what they're doing is right. So it's really cool to put yourself in the killer's shoes, or killer, and decide whether you think you're on team killer, or team victims. It's really cool. And the show does a great job of making making a lot of twists and turns, and making you think, the killer has some justifications in what he's doing. Or maybe I'm just crazy. But no, I really think I am crazy. But I do think that the show does a great job of putting you in the killer's eyes, or killer, and showing you why and how, what they're doing, because they believe they're right because of these reasons. Bam, that I'm not going to bestow upon you, because you've got to watch the show because it is awesome. Now, what I don't like... What I don't like. There's a lot of characters. I guess, even for me, there's so many players in these seasons as they go along. And there's so much writing, and like I said, there's so many characters that it kind of, you got to pick and choose who you like. I guess I don't know if that's bad or not, but there's a lot, not necessarily fluff, but there's a lot of plot, a lot of mini plots and subplots, however you want to call it, going on. So you could get bogged down in all that. So if you're wanting a series that is just based on one focal point, then this probably isn't for you. But if you can get past all the subplots going on, then it's really good, because there is a lot of things. These are very heavy shows. There's a lot of weight. They bring up a lot of subjects. And I'm not one to put, I don't like my politics with my horror. I like my horror with my horror. But they do a great job, because the writing's phenomenal, of getting it in. I'm not saying they're super political, but I'm saying there is themes that are real world happening right now, which is also really cool. Man, I guess I just love the show. I would give a review. You have to do a rating system. It's funny, because if you rate something this day and age, it's like if you rate it and it's really good, then everyone's like, yeah, it's 11 out of 11. But if you say it's just okay, like a 7, 7.5, 7.2, even an 8 or a 6 or a 7, that mid range, everybody thinks it's crap because it's not perfect, because it's not Scream. That's one of my favorite movies, or Strangers Pray at Night, which is a movie we'll have to do on here because I love that series. I think they did a lot of things wrong. I think it's the last movie, but we'll get into that. But it's either this day and age, it's either a fantastic movie or complete doo doo. So I don't like giving a rating. I would say it's great though. I'm not gonna give a rating. Okay, I will. I lied. 11 out of 11 because we do odds here. Because we're an odd channel. We do odd things and we do odd ways. It's 11 out of 11. Go watch Slasher. Any season you like. Check out this Irish actress in the first one. She does a great job. Katie McGrath. She is a fantastic actress. She's played in a whole host of other things now since she left Dublin, Ireland. And I'm glad that I'm glad to see her do her acting because she is a fantastic actress. And I like the two things I've seen her in was Lost World. Lost World. The first Jurassic World reboot, and then she got killed off there sadly, and then Slasher. But she's been in a whole host. Like right now, she's in Supergirl. I'm sure she's still on it. She was on it for a while. The last couple seasons, she was Lena Luthor. Then before that, she's done all kinds of stuff. But I never saw that, so I can't critique her on work that I haven't seen. But what I have seen, I've liked of her. So definitely check out her. I think she's a great little actress. Jurassic World Zara is what she was. It just came to me there. Zara, Jurassic World, which was a really good name for a really epic death. Yeah, so check her out. Give her some love. It's St. Patty's Day month. We're all Irish. My family is Irish, so really get into it. Check out Katie McGrath. She's a really good Irish actress. It's fantastic. So mix Katie with horror. You've had a great day. And then after you're done with the first season, check out the third season for the lighting, and then jump to the second, or jump to the third to the first to second, or the first to second to the third. Bleh. Whatever you like, you decide. It's your choice. So that's my thoughts on this whole series as a whole series as a whole. Good job, Brain. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. We're almost up to 100 viewers, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of that. I hope that we continue to grow. My goal right now is to get 1,000 subscribers so we can do a live whole bunch more, because once I get 1,000 subscribers, we can start doing live videos, and as soon as I get a thought, I can give it to you guys, or as soon as we go out and doing some random activity, I can give it to you guys, or if I just want to talk and say hi, I can give it to you guys. So that's our goal. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, come here. You ready? Stay creepy.